Just a quick little update before we begin today's episode of Detective Pikachu. The game is now available to preload onto your 3DS at the moment worldwide. And just a little extra update for those of you who did buy the original Detective Pikachu for the Japanese 3DS, which is what I'm currently playing on at the moment. That's the playthrough you've been watching, Birth of a New Duo. You currently get the game at a discount price. So in Japanese, it was originally 5,378 yen, with the current game being bought before it was taken off the eShop in January, just before the release of the new remastered version for this year. I got given a 27% discount, which is now put it at 3,878 yen. Which is kind of cool. So if you are interested in purchasing this game, you can, at the moment, preload it. And as soon as it goes live worldwide, it will be available on your 3DS. So I'm going to go through and get it preloaded onto my Japanese 3DS. Hopefully it doesn't really screw up with my demo or anything like that. And then afterwards, head over to my English Australian 3DS and download on there as well. So, hope you guys liked that little update and also enjoyed today's episode of Detective Pikachu. Konnichiwa, Shibarashi Hito! Yokoso me Tensei Pikachu Shinkombi Tanjo! Region Roku! So, where we left off last time was at the Baker Agency, or the Detective Agency, one of the two. I couldn't really work out if that had a particular name or not. This is basically where Pikachu works. So we got led here after we finished the previous case, which was kind of a weird one at that, because there was a lot of twists and turns and a lot of misdirection and everything, but at the end it all turned out to be a happy ending. So this happy dude here goes by the name of Mike Baker, and we also met someone else as well who eventually go through and meet again in this episode. So what are we doing in this episode? I kind of have no idea. I'm assuming in the last episode, just before we ended, we got introduced into another case. I did try and translate some of that dialect exchange, but couldn't quite get the grip of it. So it's going to be a little bit of, I guess, missed spots and everything now in this kind of explanation until we get into the next case, or if already into the next case, but I'm pretty sure we're not. No, we're not. Alright, so let's have a look around, see if there's anything at all for us to pick up. I don't think there is. Does Mike have anything to say at all? We can ask him a few things, so I don't think there's anything major there for us to ask. I mean, nothing's really popping out at me at all, so we'll just go through and ask him some questions. Maybe these have something to do with the disappearance of our father, or maybe just in reference to the next case. We'll see if we get anything out of this. Nope, that something else did pop up in the process. Nope, nothing there. Last question. Oh, what the? Excelga popped up. And I cannot remember Excelga's Japanese name, so that's kind of neat. His partner Pokemon is Excelga. Neat. Alright, we found out a little bit about Mike. And I think that is it for in here. We'll have a little bit of a look around. I don't think Pikachu wants to talk to us. But he's gonna show off. That's what Pikachu does though. And I think we already examined this. I think it's like just a box of files, cases and all that, just paper. Oh, here we go. So the other person we met as well at the end of the last episode was Amanda Blackstone. She did introduce herself, but I didn't quite catch it in the dialogue. So her partner is Yaya Koma, which is Fletching. We've already met Fletching as well in the previous episode, because she delivered something to Amanda, which I'm assuming is going to be our next case. And so far, nothing's really coming to light that I can see. Like, no hints into, like, the next case or anything like that. I think it's just casual conversation at this point. We do have a little bit of dialogue again. Again, nothing really popping up at all that I can see. What We'll just go through, see if they give us anything major to work off of. Nothing as of yet. Alright, third question. Anything? I could quite possibly be discussing the next case, but as I said, there's going to be some blodgy points where I can't really give any commentary because even I don't know what's going on. So, that seems to be it for now. So, I guess we leave. Alright, there was a bit of dialogue exchange going on there. Alright, we're gonna head to a house, it seems. Alright, so there's a bit of a dialogue conversation going on there between Tim and Pikachu. I'm assuming they're trying to work out the next case. They may have been given like a bit of a lead and now they're trying to figure it out. So I doubt this is Pikachu's house. It's probably maybe Mike's house or something like that. So we're gonna make a look around, I guess. We're just trying to find something. So nothing underneath the rug. I'd say that is just making comment about the music that's playing. That has to be... Is that a coffee making machine? Okay, this could be Pikachu's house. We learnt in the last episode that Pikachu loves coffee. It could very well be Pikachu's house. I mean, in this universe, anything's plausible. So at the moment, there's just like, probably character development going on at the moment. Okay, that looked like... Alright, so Pikachu's just like, I wonder where I put it. This looks like there's a jar up there. Oh, we've got a bit of a questionnaire going on here. Alright, a couple of questions here. Again, nothing really pointing out at me as like... So again, more dialogue. Again, nothing really pointing out as like obvious for us. Oh. Okay, now we gotta look around. I was gonna say, out of all those things, that jar kind of just stands out. So what's in here, or what exactly is this jar? It's probably a jar of coffee beans or something like that. Oh look, we got a key. So I'm pretty sure on that cupboard we examined a little bit earlier, we gotta put a key in there, in which we do. And we find... Wow, that's what we needed. Alright, looks like we found what we were looking for. Alright, there's a 1 there, but I wouldn't have a clue what it's referring to. Well, I'm assuming if that's what we came here for, then out the door we go, or we're gonna get automatically pushed out of here. And there was a 3. Another 1. I should probably slow down a little bit just in case there is something I actually do notice. Oh no, we're moving on. Right, I think we might be starting the next case. Oh, well this is a big change in scenery. There goes the Fuwanta, or the drift flute. Oh, what the? A shiny Glalie? And that's the same person we met in the first case. Tim goes, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. And Pikachu's like, remember I can't use Thunderbolt. And before quick time event here. Oh yep, we're gonna get a quick time event. We're gonna do a Pokemon Snap or a Safari Zone, just throw some rocks. I'm assuming if we also failed that too, the rock would miss. But what's a shiny Glalie doing down here? Oh my goodness! I wonder what that attack was. Right, so the Glalie's using Headbutt at the moment. Oh god. So, this is interesting. How are you going to take down a Pokemon where you can't, you know, fight it with another Pokemon? Well, that answered my question. Make that rock drop on it. Trust me, that'd gotta hurt. That Gladie's gonna feel the next day. Are we gonna push that Glalie off the cliff? Well, good night, sweet Glalie. It was nice knowing you. Tim, you just rolled a shiny Pokemon down the hill or wherever we are at the moment. That's crazy. Alright, so this is Miko Okamoto. And, as I said, we've already met this person. I don't think I caught a name before, though. Mako, yeah? Yeah, she says that we've met the APAM. Amelia is her name, or Emilia? Yeah, and her name's Miko, as she's pointed out like a couple of times now. So she must be the camera person, and I'm assuming Amelia is the reporter. I mean, there's a reason why a camera person and another person would be down there. So GNN is who they work for. Well, Amelia is down and out for the count. So, we gonna get a backstory on this as well, or? But for now, we've got to figure out why that Glalie attacked them. Alright, so we've got a red thing there, and that's not ringing a bell for me, so probably something we've got to find. And the case is, let's get out of here. I know that one for sure. Which makes sense. Now we've got to get out of a tunnel. So we're going to get a debrief from Pikachu on what to do. And basically Pikachu just said we need to get out of here and find a way for us to get out of here while Amelia can't walk because she's sprained her ankle is basic gist of this particular mission. So we need some way of brightening up this tunnel because it is dark at the moment, so we can't see anything at the moment. Amelia, at the moment, not really giving us too much there in regards to the question. Maybe if we talk to her, she might give us a bit of a hint. But there are some litworks over there, or as in Japanese, hitomoshi. So if I see the kanji for that, that should be able to give the hint away. And not yet. I'm surprised I haven't really mentioned anything about that Glalie or the onigori that attacked them. I mean, surely if that thing just came and attacked you, you'd make some type of mention of it or give some type of hint for it. Alright, nothing major there for Amelia. What about you? Mako, do you have any information for us at all? Ooh. Okay, nothing. I got excited there for a second. I was like, maybe, just maybe? So let's talk to the hitomoshi. Maybe if they light up or something, they might brighten up the cave? Oh, here we go. Hitomoshi. So they just woke up, their flames. Oh, look, it's now a little bit lighter in the cave. So, by looks of it, to proceed in this tunnel, we need to find the hitomoshi and just lighten up the cave. So, what have we got over here? Anything? Piece of wood? Oh boy, I've got a funny feeling that piece of wood may have been the support beams. We're not getting out of here, so the way back is blocked. I'm assuming that's the way we came down here, or we've come in another way. Piece of wood there, though. From what I learned from the previous case, if they've got a magnifying glass on them, there's a good chance that may become a thing in the case. There's also something in there too, by the looks of it. Or I'm imagining things. Oh, Pikachu wants to talk to us. Ah. So, either we came down from there, or that's the aftermath of that rock falling down. It's now created like a big hole in the tunnel, so that could be part of the case, or we've got to get out through there. Nope. Nothing major as of yet. It's just, yeah, possibility, can we get out of there? Do these people have nope? Amelia's got nothing for us. Mako, do you have anything new for us? Oh, she does. Is it anything that I recognize? Just... no. Nothing. So, we've got to look for... oh, wait. That looks like the hiragana for pouch? Are we looking for something for the camera? A camera pouch or something? Alright, that one is we got to check the camera because Mako said she recorded something. And that something is that shadowy figure that's come down from the roof, probably. So, we need to go find the batteries for the camera. Oh, good on you, Mako. You've lost the batteries for the camera, which I think is the thing underneath this pile of rocks. As I said, there was something underneath here, which there definitely is. Yep, there it is right there. So we've got to click on the rocks here, move them out. Can we pick it up now? There we go. There's the pouch. And if we were to examine that pouch as well, it says, if it lets me, it's for like batteries and all that. So that is for the camera, which means we can now look at Mako's footage of the mysterious Pokemon that's come from the sky. No subtitles? Are you serious? But wait, hold on. I just noticed something. That Glalie's not shiny. Oh, what the? Well, shiny Pokemon don't happen like that, so that's a possessed Glalie. Wait, hold on, that's a Drifblim. What's that Drifblim doing? Alright, they mentioned Furadi, which is Drifblim in Japanese. So it looks like the Drifblim has something to do with that Glalie going nuts. Now, I don't quite remember any Pokedex entries that refer to Drifblim doing that. The only thing I can think of is with Froanti, with lifting up children and carrying them away. But nothing with Drifblim at this point in time. So, possession maybe? Or it spooked the Glalie. And that caused it to start using Ice Beam, and then that's why Amelia's ankle is sprained. Because she's had to quickly move, she might have just... You know, that sudden movement, she's just sprained her ankle the wrong way, or moved it the wrong way. So we figured out that Shadow Pokemon is the Drifblim. Now we've got to figure out why the Drifblim did that, or at least find the Drifblim. That is the current state of this mission, is find the Drifblim. So do we get any type of information at all on the Drifblim? Which is the first question we get asked. Drifblim, do you know anything about it? No, nothing really major there. Amelia, do you know nothing at all? Okay, that's fine. Do you know anything at all? I don't quite know that hiragana. Okay, nothing really major there. So I'm assuming now we just move on. Nope, again, maybe useful down the track. We have another Hitomoshi who's going to light up for us. Hitomoshi. Okay, well, there's the Glalie we pushed down. It's nice to know you're okay. I mean, it's not your fault you started attacking people. You got possessed. I'm assuming it was possessed. I mean, what else does Red Eyes resemble? So we're going to ask it a few questions. Alright, we've got another question. I think we're just getting like a bit of a backstory on like the Glalie's point of view of what happened. There's another question that just popped up. Again, I'm not really seeing anything related to the Drifblim. But it's very exhausted, as you can tell. We just got something pop up then. So we just got a hint from the Glalie. Maybe it's a statement or something that's going to be handy down the track. Meanwhile, there's another Litwick we can talk to, make him light up. Hotsimashi. Alright, we got more stuff. What? We got a crystal there, and what's this? There's some more Litwick up here. And we got some yellow eyes. That's a bit creepy. Zubat or something like that? In the meantime, though, we can't interact with those Litwick. Is this a crystal or something? Oh dear. That's a Drifblim. The Drifblim is frozen. Oh, boy. Can anybody use Scold around here? So, we've got to take this back to the... I think I briefly saw Litwick there in that statement, so let's take it back to Litwick. This one? Can you do anything for us? Nope. Maybe it's the other two Litwick. I'm assuming one alone isn't going to be able to de-thaw the Drifloon. Alright. Yeah, these two are going to de-thaw our Drifloon for us. Poor buddy. He did nothing wrong. Alright, we de-thawed the Drifloon. Fuwante. Alright, with our first questions again, I've got no idea. I think it's like asking, is there any way out of here? That second question, let's ask it. I'm assuming it's how did you get frozen? Poor thing. Oh, wait. Off goes the Drifloon. Ah, here we go. It's going to talk to our little friendly Hitamoshi up here. Or Hitamoshi, I think it's how you pronounce it. Alright, they've light up the way for us so we continue on in the cave. Before I go any further, is there any more dialogue trees I need to knock out the way? Because as we found out in the previous episode, if I don't hit all these dialogue trees, we're not going anywhere. But Amelia does have something on the Drifblim for us. Do you know anything about the Drifblim? No. Bollocks. Alright, nothing as of yet. What about that? No. I'm assuming you come back for them later. Nothing there. What about you, Drifloon? Do you know anything? Nope. Oh, look, it's the Nombats, or the Noibats. Or, I think it's like a proper Japanese would be Onbato. So, who am I talking to here? Am I talking to Litwick or Noibat? No, I'm talking to the Litwicks, I'm pretty sure. Hey, what about the Noibats? There's 3 Noibats. And 3 entrances as well, or 3 tunnels. This is still referring to the Noibats. Which way did the Drifblim go? That's the question that Pikachu asked. Do you know where Drifblim went? Only one of these could be the entrance that Drifblim went down. But there's 3 entrances, we've got to figure it out. Alright. Where is Drifblim? Alright, we've got to ask some questions then, so let's do that. Let's do a process of elimination. The problem here is going to be, am I going to be able to understand everything that I need to know? Okay, that first one's referring to Drifloon. Drifloon, then there's Litwick also mentioned in there as well. And that last one, I don't know what that's referring to. So Drifloon, and then we've got Litwick. No mention of Drift Blim though. What about this Litwick? Does he... Can we interact with this one yet? Yes, we can. Alright, what's down here? Maybe more clues. Alright, we have 2 questions here. Neither of which are quite handy for us yet, I don't think. Nope. Oh, Spoot. That apparently had something to do with what we're after. Hi, can you repeat that? Just so I can figure out if there was anything there I needed at all. Which... Looks like I do. This one refers to the Noibat. Ah, bollocks. Alright, I saw Noibat mentioned there, so Litwick had something about the Noibat. Wait. River water? What do we want with that? Did Pikachu say that it was needed for decent coffee? No. We're here to solve a mystery, not coffee. Ah, Pikachu's one-track mind there with coffee. He must really love his coffee then. Alright, can we get some more information out of the Litwicks here? Again, not really seeing anything that's pointing out of the ordinary here. Again, asking about the Noibat. Got another speech bubble there. These guys are probably getting the hints there, but I'm probably missing them. I'm trying to read these as fast as I can, but the only problem with reading them fast is I don't fully take in the information or taking the katakana that I need, or the hiragana in this case. So Glalie's back to its normal self. Alright, we've got 2 more options here too. So we're just going to talk to it. I probably should be paying attention again just in case there's some more hints here. Which there is, so... We're talking to the Glalie here, and Glalie just got mentioned. Maybe Glalie has some hints I should probably be paying attention to. Let's just go over that again. Just in case. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit for myself. Probably not. I started paying attention there, but it didn't look like anything major popped up. Maybe this will help. Nothing yet. Ooh, something mentioned there in red. Problem is, though, it doesn't ring a bell for me. We may have to come back and do something with that Glalie. Alright, so continue talking to the Litwicks. I'm not sure if these guys are actually giving me something useful. I'm thinking they are because I'm getting things afterwards after I talk to them. Alright, that's... Again, something important, but it's not ringing a bell for me. Nasta's barking at the door. Alright, that's 3 hints from the Litwicks. But again, I couldn't recognize any of the dialect there, so that's not too much help to me. They've got nothing for us, and I'm assuming I'm going to ask the same question to these Litwick here. So far, the only thing I know is Driftloon, Noibat. That's all I really know at this point. Alright, let's click on this memo. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it closed it. Alright, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've got no idea. That moment you didn't really pay attention. I know one of them didn't mention the Noibat at all. Nope. Oh, this is gonna be fun times. Alright, I'm gonna try a few goes. If I don't get it right in the first couple, I'm gonna skip forward. Alright, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit till I figure out the combination for this. It's probably like really obvious, but as I said, because I can't fully take in a lot of the information, it makes these parts really hard, so I'll jump forward till I get the right answer. Alright, so I'm back. I've tried every combination possible, which means I'm missing things, so that was a big waste of time. I'm stuck, literally stuck, so I'm gonna go talk to a few people. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, that's why I couldn't get any further. Turns out these Noibat could be spoken to, so I jumped into that memo way too quickly. Okay, so I don't feel as bad for not being able to figure out that puzzle. So these guys, again, must be able to give us some type of hint as to who went through these tunnels, most likely. Okay, so you're going to give me any type of hint, or are we just talking about... Okay, nothing's pointing out to me again. Maybe the second answer. Alright, 3 tunnels. I'm assuming it means 3 tunnels there. Alright, the first one... No names are sticking out to me. Driftblend gets mentioned. Alright, Noibat now got added to our testimonies. Alright, they've all got individual little text bubbles as well, so maybe these ones will give us hints in regards to that little puzzle. I'm really hoping so. Probably means I'm gonna have to do another combination thing again. That's gonna be a lot of testimonies for me to shuffle through too, so this is gonna be real fun. Again, I have a funny feeling these guys could be repeating the same thing over and over again. It does feel like it. Like, I'm not getting too much of a different answer. Right, what about the second question? No, it does feel like they're saying the same thing. Alright, that's no use to me. But that did give me another testimony to work with. Okay, so... that's good to know. So let's go back into that memo and let's try that again. I think Noibat should be added now to the testimonies. Alright, now we've got Noibat there. Alright, Noibat says there's 3 tunnels. So Noibat Litwick? Drifloon? Hey, what about that? That's all I was missing. Okay, that made a big difference in regards to if you don't talk to everyone, you don't have the necessary, I guess, puzzle pieces to solve a puzzle. So I'll keep that in mind for future. Make sure I talk to everyone. Okay, so I'm pretty sure when I was like trying to figure out that last time, I was like going through and trying to translate things very, very slowly. The question is which tunnel has which Pokemon. So there was a mention of the Litwick. No, there wasn't. There was a mention of a Litwick. I know there was a mention of a Drifloon. Just maybe? Oh, wow. I know they mentioned Drifloon. And I remember Litwick saying that. So that last two there was just a guess. But nice. We ended up getting that one done a lot quicker than expected. Okay, that's so good that one's out the way. Hopefully there's going to be no more, like, tricky puzzles like that I actually needed to gather information for. Alright, better not jump the gun here. Try and see if there's any type of major information that I need to take in. So because we figured out that puzzle, we found the Drifblim. Time to interrogate it and find out what went on there. So Drifblim, what have you got to say for yourself? I think at the moment they may even be talking about how to get out of here as well. Considering that Drifloon and Drifblim can get out of here. And that last point is there is a strong wind. Like if we can create some type of updraft, we can potentially get out of here with the Drifblim. Okay, that's going to be the last, I'm guessing the last part of this case is to create an updraft. Pikachu saying he can feel a breeze blowing through the cave as well. I mean, it's a cave, it could be blowing from anywhere. Look at the tunnels though. Alright. We'll keep going down because we did see some some water here. Maybe we can get Glalie to freeze it? I mean, what's the point to Glalie being around here then? Can we do anything with these rocks yet? No. What about the Drifloon? Alright, so far nothing. Alright, I got a feeling we're gonna go back to Amelia and all that. Or maybe the Drifblim? Ah, the Drifblim. Let's talk. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to like what I just clicked on. May have had some idea what I was clicking on then. So talk to Drifblim. Yeah, I think we're just still asking questions. Still trying to get like a grip on what's going on down here and why the whole incident occurred. Okay, we've got 2 questions that just popped up for Amelia. Nothing major there. 5 of something. What's there 5 of? 5 Litwicks maybe? Okay. Still nothing going on yet. Mika's got nothing for us as well. Maybe that... Okay, didn't add anything there. Pikachu wanted to talk to us. Okay, that was a slight bit random. Wait. Okay, now we got given a few more dialogue choices here, so maybe this is Tim and Pikachu discussing their current options as well. Alright, there's another mention of 5, which I can't seem to figure out what the 5 is mentioning. Okay, that's referring to Glalie. Ah, maybe we are going to use the Glalie to freeze the water, so let's go back and talk to Glalie. Hey! Glalie, you know that river over there? Go freeze it for us. Hey, there we go! Okay, we're getting somewhere. And yes, Glalie is going to use Ice Beam on the river here. And, wow, you serious? Glalie uses 1 Ice Beam and is tired again. Poor Glalie. Then again, it did get a little bit beaten up a bit earlier, so maybe it's still a little bit concussed from, you know, the earlier events where, you know, I totally didn't throw a rock at it and then pushed it down a hill after making it slam into a wall or something like that. And Pikachu is kind of just demonstrating that this cave is massive. Oh, Pikachu, what do you want again? Oh! Pikachu, 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 of course you are causing mischief. We're supposed to be on a case here. Okay, we're finally at the end of the tunnel it seems, and this must be where that breeze is coming from. The question is, how are we going to break that rock? This is all that's standing between us and that breeze, is this damn rock. Alright, so from here... Well, there's mention of Glalie again. Let's ask Glalie maybe? Or is Glalie just down and out for now for the count? Probably is, so let's leave the Glalie out of it. Oh. That was important. Alright, we just got a whole bunch of red things there. Alright, we need 3 of something. Alright, so what's the new memo? Oh, pickaxe! Okay, well, I'm not gonna have anything there for us to use, so... I think that's referring to those items that we found on the ground, where I said at the beginning, if they've got a magnifying glass on it, they're probably gonna be handy at the end of the case, so... We have a crystal, which I doubt is going to be handy for us. I mean, that could very well just be a random item. A stone, well, the rock that we threw at the Glalie, yeah, I don't see that being handy. A piece of flint, well, that'd be the top of the pickaxe. And then there was this piece of wood over here, which would be obviously the grip of the pickaxe. Now, the crystal's no use to us, because there's no way we could use it on a pickaxe. The stone, nah. There was like a central bit we needed. Yeah, none of that's gonna hold the actual pickaxe together because we already have that and we have that, but none of them are gonna match the middle. And I doubt the stone is gonna be the middle one. No. Okay, I feel it's kind of the same thing as before where I'm missing something. So let's do the usual shenanigans and go talk to some people. Because that's always the answer to these type of things, is interact. Which I don't think there's anything there. Sorry, I didn't mean to press that one again. Alright, I'm stuck on a wall. I doubt I doubt the Lickwicks are going to have anything for me, but I'm guessing they're going to go through and try and give us some hints. Like, these could be referring to the stones that we've already picked up. What about, Mako? I'm assuming these two are going to have something that can help us. Right, Mako's got nothing. What about Amelia? Ah, it looks like she's got... Yes! She's got a belt. That could act as a... I guess as a bond to hold the flint and the wood together. But... I mean, it sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to try that because it's about the only logical thing so far that actually makes sense so far. So let's... No way! No way! That's some makeshift pickaxe. That is not going to be breaking anything unless that rock is as fragile as pumice. No way is that going to break that rock. No way! Oh, man. Oh, man. Are you serious? A piece of wood, a piece of flint that we found on the ground, and a piece of wood that's obviously broken off from somewhere, and a belt. I mean, even if you apply scientific methods to break it, using its pressure points, that would still not break it, surely. But then again, this is the Pokemon universe. Anything's plausible. But yes, that wind is now blowing, which means the Drift Blim now has the updraft needed to be able to fly away, because as we all know, the Drift Blim and the Drift Flume need wind to be able to move. Very similar to Hoppets, of course. So from there, I think we talk to the Drift Blim, which we do. Off on the Drift Blim's head. And yeah, do you think I would be... Well, then again, we did kind of save the Drift Blim, I guess, so maybe it's not going to take our lives? Yeah, that's the case completed. We just finished, how do we get out of here? Or case, let's get out of here. Alright, so now, I think the brief summary of that is near the detective agency, there is a little cafe that Pikachu is going to take us to. I think. Oh, well, there we go. I actually was correct on that translation. So here we are, we're at a little cafe. This must be the cafe spot that Pikachu loves going to. Alright, his name's Pablo. Oh, and look, it's Run Papa. Oh, yeah, that's... Run Papa in training, I'm assuming. Aw, poor Ludicolo. It's supposed to be the carefree Pokemon. I don't like seeing it sad. Well, Pikachu loves his coffee black then. Ugh. I've had black coffee once. It set me up the walls, but it wasn't exactly the nicest thing I've drank. I think they're talking about coffee at the moment. Okay, that's it. They sat down, had a coffee together. Pikachu loved his coffee. Met a Ludicolo in training. And as I said, I'm pretty sure this is the cafe place that Pikachu always goes to, because Pablo knows him pretty well by the looks of it. And with that, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, as I said, I'm trying to get this game completed before the official release begins, so there's a good chance that next week there'll be another double upload for Detective Pikachu once again. And I've got a funny feeling we're not too far off the end either. So, we'll handle that next week, but until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!